It's hot out today. Okay, so I was just telling Dad that I was thinking about doing some kind of a box up high, like a raised box, but out there with my garden. And I will show y'all. I'll walk out here and show you what I've got done. I still got a little weeding to do. And then I need to put some more, got my pull. And then I'm going to get Daniel to come help me pull this. I need to close up that hole where the ladder legs used to go, because I'm not going to put the ladder on here no more. And I got to fill in that hole, because the only thing I'll have sitting on it is that pool bench. And that thing right there, I've got to tear down. My sister built this when she was, okay, my little RV, and I've showed a little bit of it in the past in a video. My sister Tina and her husband and Bennett and Elijah both lived in that little RV while their house was being built. And while they were living there, they had the porch on the RV, but she wanted some extra, like for the barbecue grill and everything. So she built this little small deck. Now, it didn't have these posts and it didn't have the little pergola things. So I did all that myself. All she built was this little deck, and it was pushed up against the porch of the RV. And sitting on it was a couple of chairs in their barbecue pit. I don't think she used treated lumber, because I think she just thought I'm going to get it and do it really cheap and get it over with, because they weren't going to live there for very long. And I didn't realize it wasn't treated lumber, or at least some of it isn't. I think the deck boards are deck boards. Well, that might not be true either, because see, that one completely busted through. And all of this is just busted up. It wasn't like this when I brought it around here. Daniel brought it on his forks and sat it here. And then I added the post on the corners and the lattice at the back. And I had when I first did it, and then I had some plants or some hooks. I don't know if you can see them. And I'm sort of scared to step on this thing, but there's some hooks up here. And I had some plants hanging here. And my, oh my gosh, hammock on here. And it had this shade. It's almost shady here all day, except for, well, a little bit in the morning. There's some sun here, but then it goes down. It pretty much stays shady here all day. And I would lay in the hammock while the kids were swimming. And, but once this started falling apart like this, I was like, okay, this just needs to go. So I'm going to take all this down. I'm going to unbolt these. These were bolted to it. I don't know if you can, they're buried deep in there too. I didn't realize I buried them. There's a bolt right there on all the corners, bolted into the frame. But I told Dave I'm going to burn it where it sits. I'm going to burn it right here. Just going to burn it down. But I'm going to try to take off what stuff is still good. Like these 2x4s are treated and they're painted. So I can use them on Debbie's well house, or just keep them for anything around that I need extra 2x4s for. They've got a little design on the ends, but you know, it is what it is. But what I was saying about the garden is I've raked and I've weeded, and I've got a little bit more weeding to do in it. But I was telling Dad that, you know, my squash, squash climb. Not squash, cucumbers climb. And they take up so much space. Next thing you know, they're wrapping around other things. So what I'm going to do is on this back wall of it right here, from that post to this post. I thought it was a full 8, but it's only 92 inches. So I'm going to build a planter box that'll go the length of this. That will literally screw in. The back of it will screw into this. And then I'll also put some brackets underneath to keep it from, falling off the, falling down. And I ordered from Amazon, they'll be here tomorrow, some grow bags. They're little 1 foot wide bags, 1x1 bags, 10 inches deep. Fill them with, you fill them with soil, and you put your plants in them, and they grow in these grow bags. And so this big planter that big box that I'm gonna hang here, I don't want it sitting on the ground because I want to be able to mow this and keep this. Usually I put grass killer along this so I don't have to mow so close up onto it. So I don't want it on the ground. I want it away from the ground so my mower will still run along the side underneath. So it'll be, I think I'll start it about right here. And then it's only going to be 10 inches deep, so the height of it will be here. Anyway, then the cucumbers can just grow up this and over if they want. But they'll be growing up this wire. They can even grow down this way if they want. And then that'll leave all the inside for the tomatoes and the squash. So that's what I'm fixing to do. I'm fixing to build that right now. So I bought a treated 2x10 for the bottom. And then I got cedar, just cedar like pickets, but 8-foot long ones to do the sides, the front side and the back side. And so I'm going to hook it all together and make one long, like a trough looking thing. And if the bottom wasn't treated, that I could just put soil in it. But I wanted a treated bottom so it doesn't rot away in a year's time. So I'm going to get started on that now. I got the lumber up here and I'm going to get started. I still got, like I said, I still have a little bit of weeding to do. A little bit of stuff in there still. You can see the plastic. See, I lined it in plastic. You can see some plastic right there. And I need to dig through it. I need to pull all the rest of those little grass and weeds out. I'm going to put more soil inside it. And I may go down to Dad's and get a couple of 5-gallon buckets of cow manure out of the old chute. And then fill that in there with the new soil. Just some potting mix, garden soil stuff. Anyway, I've got 3 bags of potting soil, 2 full bags never opened, and one that just has a little bit out of it. So I don't know how much the grow bags are going to need, but how deep, how much it'll fill. So I'm not going to mix any in until I get the bags filled up. But like I said, they don't come till tomorrow. Tomorrow is Good Friday. Hopefully they'll come early enough in the day that I can get that. I'm going to get the thing put up. I'm going to build it right now. I got my tools out and the lumber's leaned up right there against the gate. And I'm fixing to put all that together and get it screwed to the wall. Then put the 2 brackets underneath each end to give it some more support. Because the cedar is not heavy at all, but that 2x10 is extremely heavy, and because it's treated, it's got the chemicals still heavy in it, so it's like wet, and so it makes it even heavier. So I'm gonna put all that together real quick and get that screwed up and the brackets underneath it, and then tomorrow when the bags come in, I'll fill them full of soil and set each one however many it'll hold in it, down in it, and then plant my plants. So I'm gonna get started on this real quick and show y'all when as I start getting it going. Give me 1 second. All right, so y'all can see what I've done. I wasn't happy with the 2x10. It didn't seem wide enough to me. I didn't have another treated board ready to use, although after I screwed that in, I thought, well, I just filmed videoed those over there, and I could have taken them down. I didn't, and that's too late because I've done what I've done. So I've attached this little one, and it'll rot out in a couple of years. This will be gone. So I will have to at some point take this completely down and at least replace that back 2x4 with a treated one. But the rest of this will last. And even if the cedar pickets don't last but a couple of years, they are, they're cedar. They're cheap. They're not expensive. So what I went and did was took a 2x6 treated and cut this into some corners right here. And I've already got one down there, but now I see that I'm off a little here. I didn't realize that when I screwed this in. I didn't pay attention to that, so I've got to redo that. I was looking at one side and not paying attention to the other side. So I'm going to take this one out. Hold on. I had to hit it back. And then I'll try to hold this with my finger. Take this one out. There. I don't know what y'all can see because the sun is right here. All right, let me pull that out. Get it ready. Now I gotta push this down even with that. I don't know how I managed that a while ago. I'm gonna use the same hole. There we go. All right. Now I'll put another one up here. Do the same down there at that end. And then these will get one more high on the sides. They go one more high. And it'll be done. I'll get some brackets, hook it on that fence back there, and I'll show y'all how it looks when it's done. And trial and error. None of my stuff, unless I have it just perfectly. You know, when I was at Home Depot this morning, I thought out in my mind what I was going to need, and I did it. And the only thing I wish is I'd gone with a wider board. Maybe a 2x12 instead of a 2x10. Or even a 2x12 and one of those 2x2s that have already pre-cut 2x2s, but treated. That would have given me 1.5 inches more. So a 2x12 is only like 2x11.5. So if I could have added 1.5 inches to it, you know, that would have been a pretty good. But I think my boxes will sit in here good. And like I said, if I just get a year or maybe even 2 years, if I just get this growing season and decide one day, you know what, I've got time, I'm going to go change that out before next year, I'll just do it. But for the time being, this will work fine. It'll hold up for at least a year. So I'm going to get this finished. I'll show y'all the finished box, and then I'll hang it on the side and show y'all how it looks hanging on the side. So give me a couple of minutes. Okay, so the box is finished, and if you can see, I've put some little boards at the back corners. I had one dog ear end left. See, I bought 4 full 8s for the 2 sides, for the long sides. Then I bought one extra one so I could cut these ends. So I had this one pretty good section left with a dog ear on it. So I took what I needed, and then I cut the other one, cut the dog ears out on that one so they would match. And now those are what will screw into the 4x4s out there on the fence. And then I will come back after those are screwed in and the level shows it straight. And then I will put the brackets under the corner, some L brackets underneath the 2 corners, the 2 ends, screwed into the 4x4. And that will give it all the support it needs. Hopefully that's all the support it needs. I may have to come back later with some kind of leg right in the center. I'm hoping I don't, but I might have to. But anyway, this is it. If it don't work out good back there, I mean, it's a cute box. It'll work. I could put it anywhere. I could hang it on anything. But I'm hoping it'll work out back there, and that's what I'm going to grow my cucumbers in and let them grow up come off the ground just a little bit, enough that I can get my lawnmower under, and then they'll grow up the fence. Which they always grow up the fence anyway, but they're planted inside. And this is going to give me that whole place where I usually put 4 cucumber plants spaced out on that back wall, the back fence, right where this one's going, but inside. I won't have to use that anymore. Those can stay for squash or tomatoes or whatever I think I need in that spot. And this frees up spot in the actual beds. So I'm going to get this back there and hung up, and then when I get the planting bags in tomorrow, I'm hoping 5 will go in there, 6 may go in there. And I'll put them in and put the plants in them, fill them with soil, put the plants in them, and then I'll come back and show y'all the finished garden with the new plants planted and the plants in this planted, and the garden will be on its way. So, God bless y'all, and I'll finish this out tomorrow. Good Friday morning. It's Good Friday. So Levi and I are headed down to Mom and Dad's. I've told Dad we'd start working on his bathroom at 10. I thought that would give time for Mom to get out of the house. She's got to take Bandit to the groomers, and I don't know what all she had to do today. But I wasn't going to get to run with her because I was going to have to be helping Dad in the bathroom. So Levi and I are fixing to head down there now. And when we get home, I'm hoping that my grow bags that I ordered from Amazon will be here. So then I can get put them in the planter I built yesterday and fill it with the cucumbers and get that started and get the rest of my plants in the ground in the actual raised beds. Anyway, today's gonna be a busy day. So y'all have a super day, and I will chat back in with y'all later and finish up this video when I get the garden finished and let y'all see it. All right, God bless. All right, we just got home from Mom and Dad's, where we put I'll slide a picture in here of the bathroom. Mom hadn't put all her stuff back in there yet, but I'm trying to get my thing set up. So I did a gift and goodies yesterday, and it comes out Saturday. Today is Good Friday. I'm still waiting for Amazon to drop off my grow bags for that box that I planted out there. But 2 packages were here today, and 3 things that came in the mail in my mailbox. And Levi had gone down the hallway. This is a card from Kathy, and it says all things work together for the good to them that love God. And open it. I'm not going to read the letter. That's for me. Oh, but she sent me Tractor Supply. Thank you, Kathy. Y'all don't even know how these Tractor Supply cards come in handy. With the goats and the cat, all them dadgum stray cats that I take care of out there. The chickens and the guineas. And then Levi's got a Jack in the Box card here from Bruce. Jack in the Box. Thank you, Bruce. I can hear him in his room flipping. He's got a case. He's got a DVD case. A movie case. And he's flicking it. Open, close, open, close. And then here's something from Loretta. Get it open. There's a letter. It's for me. Oh, another Tractor Supply card. Another card. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Thank you, Loretta. Woo. That is a blessing. Y'all have no idea. The snacks are so good for Levi. That helps out so much when he gets the little snacks, little snack packages. Although I do need to figure out a way, and several people made suggestions. Why don't I go ahead and put the snacks in the pantry, since I keep the pantry locked, and just let him have a snack or two during the day, and then the next day he don't get, he can't just have snacks. He won't have access to snacks all day long. Just a couple that I set out, or he can pick out a couple, and those are his snacks for the day, and that's all he gets. And that's a good idea, and I'll probably do that. I'm gonna have to order me a basket, something big enough that I can stick on one of the shelves inside the pantry. Do a little rearranging with my stuff. All right, now I've got these 2 big things here. I know that one of them, where is mine? Here's my knife. I know that this big one right here, I believe is, yes, this is from Omaha Steaks. This one right here. and it's from Rita. Rita, thank you so much. I sent Levi, we pulled in from Mom and Dad's, and I said, there's a big box on the porch, you need to bring it in. Daddy was meeting me. Daddy was out of feed. He said he didn't take the time to stop at the feed store, so he was going to meet me out and back so I could give him a couple of cans of feed for his goats until he goes to the feed store tomorrow. And so I told Levi to go get this, and he said he couldn't get it. It was too heavy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Rita. These are beautiful. These are beautiful. We don't do steak that often. Steak is very expensive. Meat's getting more and more expensive every day too. Oh my gosh, these are beautiful. Like a little bit of a cookbook right there. Things to do with sealed. Oh, these are hamburger patties. Awesome. Well, everybody knows Levi loves a hamburger. Oh my gosh, Rita, thank you so much for this. This is over and above. Thank you so much. I don't want to make it sound like we don't appreciate everything. Everything we get that y'all send is a blessing. It doesn't matter if I have a drawer full of snacks. Another box of snacks is a blessing to have. It just means I'm not going to buy snacks the next time I go to town. The same way y'all did with the dog food when I just made a comment about Chia, a specific kind of food that she needs to, hey. A specific kind of food that she had to have, lamb and rice. And she won't eat hard food. She only eats canned. And now I've got stacks of food in the, 12 cans in a case, almost waist high, and 2 stacks of them. One beside the refrigerator and the other one beside the stand-up freezer. So y'all are just, I haven't had to buy dog food for Chia in a couple of weeks. That's a blessing in itself. You just don't, maybe it all seems so little, like one little card or one little this, but it's not. It's not. And this is amazing. I'll make room in my freezer for these. And then this is from Kathy. It says perishable. I don't know. This says perishable too. I don't want to cut too deep. Did you see these hamburger patties? Paul, y'all hear you got pink light going. Turn it down some. Do you want to see these? You want to see these hamburger patties? Look at these patties. Come here. Oh. What is that? Where am I going to cook those? On the grill. Yep. It's rainy today. If it wasn't rainy today, I'd go out there and cook one on the grill right now. Oh, Levi snacks. Oh, what is this? Oh, maple syrup. What is a whoopie pie? Woo! That looks good. I bet that's like a brownie with a cream in the middle. A couple of them. Oh, the little wafer candies. Marshmallow fluff. Oh, I like dried cranberries. Dried cranberries. That's a good snack. Got a couple of cards in here and a letter. I'll read those later. What is this? Clam cake seeds. Oh. Now, I'm wondering, this is a batter mix. So it'll be like a hush puppy, I'm thinking. This one too. Just a different flavor. This is a coating mix. This coat stuff. I can't wait to try these things. Seriously. Oh, Cape Cod. You know the commercial. I just need a little stand outside with a fan blowing some of that. Baby! Good. Oh, the maple cookies. Maple cookies. These are good too. Yeah. Do y'all think I just need to give up on keto? If me and Levi just work out more, we could eat whatever we wanted, right? Anyway, thank y'all so much for this. This is really, really sweet. I'll read the letters and the cards. And I just had to check because my head was cut off most of the time when I was talking. So, I was saying that we got done at Mom and Dad's and they got, we put the linoleum down. Baby, I'm over here. I guess I'm filming video. I guess it's on. I don't know. Stand right there. I'm going to make sure it's on. Yeah, it's on. The light's not on this time. I don't know why. We cut I cut the linoleum down, and then Dad went out to his shop to cut a piece of trim. And Mom goes, he's not going to come back. He'll get out there and you'll never see him again. And sure enough, I don't know what he was doing out there, but I was able to get the wax ring on the toilet. I got the toilet set. I got it screwed down. And then he came in and he brought the piece of trim. Yeah, I'm holding you. I want you to tell everybody thank you.
Thank you.
Get over here so they can see you. I don't think they can see you there.
Thank you.
And tell Bruce thank you for the Jack in the Box card.
Thank you.
And all of these snacks that different people sent you, Rita and Cindy, Kathy. Who else? There was cards from somebody else. No, I've forgot who all sent cards. I had them. What did I do with them? Yeah, Kathy. Oh, I almost smashed my eggs. Loretta. Bruce sent the card, the Jack in the Box card. Anyway, I hope I'm not leaving about. Also, I wanted to show y'all something because I was sent this. This is the cutest little thing. She said she's just starting to sew, and it's got like a little washcloth, which you use them like a dish towel, you know, and you just, when you're cooking, you just hang it over you, and you just, I thought it was really cute. I'm going to wash it so it won't be quite as stiff, because it's fresh fabric. I ate them chips, and now I keep feeling like I need to brush my teeth. Anyway, yeah, I thought this was so cute. So if you don't feel like wearing a whole apron, you just throw this around your neck and you can use it to wipe your hands. This is really, really cute. Anyway, yeah, so I got the linoleum down, got it all cut. I got it glued at the edges. I didn't glue the whole floor, just at the edges where it hit, like at the shower and as you come in the door. And then the trim held the rest of everything down. And then Mom told me that there was a rug. She said a rug in the back of her car that would go in front of the vanity when the vanity goes back in. And I went out to get it. She was fixing to leave to go pick up Bandit. She dropped off Bandit to have at the groomers, and she was headed back to pick him up. They called her and said he was ready. So I ran out and got the carpet, and I was expecting, like, you know, this little couple of foot wide carpet, you know, you just a little piece of rug drop down in front of the vanity. And I planned to have her whole bathroom finished and maybe even be already at home when she got back, because there really was not much left to do. I had the toilet in, I had the wax ring in, I had it all done. And that rug was 5 by 7. And it was a really pretty rug. But it was 5 by 7. I was like, what? This is almost the whole size of the bathroom. And I couldn't ask her anything because she was gone. So I didn't get to leave right then. I had to wait for her to get back. And when she came back, she said, yeah, that's what she wanted. It was supposed to go completely underneath. It goes, instead of 5 by 7 long, like 5 foot this way and 7 into the room, we turned it this way. So it was 5 foot into the room with finished edges. And then the 7 went from side to side, and it went up the wall because the bathroom's just about a little over 6 foot wide. And it went up the wall, and then I had to cut it. And then we put the trim down, held everything in place. So when you first go in the bathroom, in the door, there's basically carpet. I mean, it was a big rug, but it turned out to be basically a piece of carpet. And then you go over, and there's a toilet and a shower. Anyway, I was just like, Mom, why do you need this big piece of rug in here? Why can't you just have a rug like normal people right in front of the vanity? You pick it up and throw it in the washer when you... She says, no, I like it to go all the way. She wanted it to go under the vanity. So now the Roomba, or whatever that vacuum thing is called, you just go under and vacuum for her and then come back out again. Because the vanity is a freestanding piece of furniture. Anyway, it turned out really pretty, and it's done now. I told her not to shower until late tonight, give that caulk time, because there's caulk, you know, in front of the shower on the floor holding the, well, it's not holding the linoleum down because I put glue there, but it's keeping, you know, keep water from going under, but it's got to dry. And I said, Mom, don't go take a bath and throw a rug down there to step out on, and then if your rug touches that caulk and it's not dry yet, it's going to smear it, and then I'm going to have to come back and redo it, and then you'll have smeared caulk in your new linoleum. I said, don't. She said she would. She might not even take a shower at night just to give it plenty of time to dry. So I don't know. But that's done. I'm going to throw a picture in of that, and hopefully my grow bags will come in soon, and I can get my garden in the ground before dark. I really wanted to do it today. I may end up having to wait till tomorrow if the bags don't come in. But I wanted to get this video out tonight of everything of the garden done. So I don't know what's going to happen. We'll have to see about that. But hopefully it'll all get done and I can post this video about 8 o'clock tonight. So I love y'all. Thank you so much for sending this stuff. You don't even know how we appreciate. I mean, I don't know if people say, oh, there's another box of gifts, or there's another, snacks, or there's another box of snacks, another box of, that's a box of snacks, that's snacks that I don't have to buy, and he goes through the snacks. I'm getting to the point thinking that we just gonna have to give up on keto, just work out more, do more. I feel like I'm outside all the time, but I'm not working out outside, You know what I mean? I don't know. It's not like this continuous workout where, I'm sitting and I'm resting and I'm drinking some tea and I go back and do a little bit more. I don't know. It is what it is. But these things, you don't even realize how much how appreciative we are of the things that y'all do. And you may think it's little, but it's not. It's a big deal. It's a big deal to know that somebody thought about you today. That when they got up this morning, they thought, I'm going to send Levi and Kim something. I'm going to send Levi a Jack in the Box card, or I'm going to send Kim a Tractor Supply card. That, you don't even know how sweet that is and how that helps. It helps. I know it helped me today, because now I've got 2 Tractor Supply cards, and Dad came and borrowed goat feed earlier. So, and he just said he didn't go to the feed store. He didn't want to get back out now that it's rainy, so he was just going to wait till tomorrow, but he needed feed to feed up tonight, so I met him out there and got him some feed. Anyway, Levi, you got to finish that milk. You can't let that sit there. You're not going to ruin a glass of milk. All right, I'm going to let y'all go. There it is. Whew. Tired. Sun's starting to come out, but it's the evening. I don't even know what time it is. I got it. The grow bags came in. So you can, I'm not gonna open the gate and go in. I need to water them. I haven't turned the water hose on yet because it's the sprinkler over there, and I'm just gonna turn it on and leave it for a little bit. But so I've got 8 squash, and there's a couple of straight necks, but the rest of them are crook necks. So there'll be a little, the squash has a little bit of curve to it. And then there's 4 regular tomatoes. They'll be big. And then here's the box that I built yesterday. And I went ahead and put just a piece of cedar. It was like it split. I split it down the center, so it'd just be one post. And it's not screwed in. I don't think I need it all the time. So what I'll do is when I'm gonna mow, I'll just pull it out, because it does have those little metal L brackets under there. So anyway, that's the little grow bags. That's 6 cucumbers. I'll just let them grow up that wall, up that fence. Anyway, so I think this is gonna work out. I mean, if it doesn't, it doesn't, but I think it will. If I just get one season out of it, then I'll figure out something different next year, because it was just too much in there. If I wanted to, I honestly could just probably be happy with squash, because I eat squash all the time. The cucumbers, I do eat them. But mostly the cucumbers and the tomatoes are used on Sundays when it's Sunday dinner, and, I throw a salad out there. But, so yeah, I mixed up, I had 2.5 bags, big old bags. I can't remember the cubic feet in them, but of potting soil. And I just mixed it in with what I had. I never went down to Dad's and got any fertilizer, so I just mixed it in with what I already had in there. And I'll spray. I keep the Miracle-Gro spray that you mix, like a cap for a gallon of water or something like that. And in a week or so, after they've sort of established their roots and they're going good, then I will spray them and do that like once a week. I'll only do it once a week, just get them going really good. But for today, because I don't think we're going to get any more rain, although it looks like it could rain again, I don't think we're going to get any more. So I'm going to put the sprinkler on them for about 15 minutes is all. Just to let them set. But I don't even probably have to do that, because we had all that rain this morning, and the dirt was, the soil from last year was wet. And then I mixed the 2 bags of potting soil, garden soil, in with it. And it gave it it dried it out a little bit, but not very much. So I could probably just leave it the way it is. But I think I'm going to turn the sprinkler on for at least 10 minutes, 15 minutes maybe. But that's it. It's done. I'm going to go in. So it's like I said, 8 squash, 4 tomatoes, and 6 cucumbers. And you know what? If it works out good, if them little growing bags work out good, I may come down this side next year and maybe on that other side too, if I want to have a little bit bigger of a garden. But it just depends on how well that works out. So we'll just have to see what happens. All right, so this is Good Friday. I'm gonna go in and get this uploaded, put together with the other ones that I did for the day, and the one from yesterday where I built the box over there, and then get this out there for y'all tonight. So y'all see it in just a couple hours. All right, love y'all. Y'all have a blessed Good Friday evening, and a wonderful Easter. Remember the reason for Easter. Love y'all.